I'll marry you if you fit into this red dress. Julian Aranda's voice cut through the ballroom like a whip. Laughter burst from the crowd, echoing through the elegant hall. Maribel Torres, wearing her cleaning uniform, lowered her head in silence. Before her, the most expensive dress in the exhibition shimmered. The red silk glowed like fire, mocking everything she could never have. Julian raised his glass and smiled with cruel amusement. "Come on, woman, do you dare or not?" Maribel said nothing. She gripped her mop tightly and walked away. Behind her, laughter exploded again, but her eyes no longer showed shame. Something had changed. That night, humiliation turned into a promise. No one knew that the woman they mocked had just begun writing a story that would shake Julian Aranda's name forever. The alarm clock rang harshly the next morning. Maribel woke up with the echo of laughter still in her head. The ceiling of her small apartment in Iztapalapa was cracked and damp. Her blue uniform hung on a chair beside her bed. For a second, she thought about not going to work. But hunger, she thought, always weighs more than pride. She poured coffee into a chipped cup while her mother watched her from the table. "Another sleepless night, my daughter?" "Nothing, Mom. Just tired," Maribel replied softly. On the TV, the news replayed last night's fashion event. "Julian Aranda dazzles with his new collection," said the reporter. "The red dress will be auctioned in an exclusive event." Maribel froze. Her mother noticed the change in her expression. "You were there, weren't you?" she asked gently. Maribel nodded without speaking. The image of the red dress filled the screen again. It burned in her memory like a wound that refused to heal. She turned off the TV and whispered to herself, "One day, I'll wear something like that." The bus ride to work was long and heavy with silence. People talked about bills, traffic, and the unbearable heat. Maribel looked out the window at the city passing by. Billboards for beauty clinics and gyms lined the streets. She didn't feel envy. She felt hunger for dignity. When she arrived at the hotel ballroom, the floor still sparkled from last night's event. Empty glasses, wilted petals, and the scent of perfume filled the air. She picked up her mop and started cleaning quietly. Then she heard footsteps behind her. It was Marina, one of Julian's assistants. "You really messed up last night," she said softly. "If I were you, I wouldn't come back." "I don't have a choice," Maribel replied, keeping her calm. "Well, if you don't want more trouble, avoid him," Marina warned. "Julian doesn't tolerate visual mistakes in his events." Those words cut deeper than the laughter had. "Visual mistakes." Maribel clenched her jaw and continued working. She finished her shift in silence, but instead of taking the bus home, she stopped in front of a small neighborhood gym. A sign read, "First class free. Start today." She took a deep breath and walked inside.